right, we ready to get the party started? You guys ready to showcase your parents what you guys been working on all week? Oh, that doesn't sound very enthusiastic. It's Friday. I feel like everyone should be excited that it's Friday. Anyways, welcome to Music Compounds. This is our 7th week of camp and our afternoon showcase. You guys are gonna be witnessing drummers and some singer-songwriters. I'm really proud and excited to see the original artists come out, which is grades 6th through 12th. So anyways, you guys have a variety of things. Sorry, many of you are going to hear what I said earlier this morning, so I apologize. In your seats. The first thing is we have a program called Rock Your Summer Reading. We are encouraging children to read 50 books this summer, and they can win a variety of prizes from PDQ, Chick-fil-A, Nothing But Cake, and etc. Next Thursday at 2 p.m., we're hosting a live reading session with an 8-year-old author. So we do have those books for sale, and they're for $13. So if you want to just write us a check, we'll give you a book. We already prepaid 10 of them. So it's a great way to support a local author. It's $13. She gets all the funds as well. So if you want to buy one of those books, let us know. And that live read will be next Thursday at 2. We're also launching our own homeschool hub. So if you are still trying to figure out what you're going to be doing with the school year, the morning session from 9 to noon is Florida Virtual. We've hired an education coordinator that will be making sure all the schoolwork is done, and then the afternoon will be all enrichment classes, so dance, music, drama, musical theater, and a variety of different art classes. So if you're interested in any of that, let us know. The pricing is in line with summer camp, but you're getting a great value, and you guys don't have to do really anything. You can be parents and enjoy your kids when they get home and not be arguing about schoolwork. So anyway, so let's get straight to the concert. As a reminder, if you do upload any photos, you can hashtag Music Compound and SOURQ for your chance to win a $100 gift certificate for local businesses. That's a program that the Sarasota Chamber is doing. We are a chamber member. We've been a chamber member for 5 years, and we're very proud of that. So anyways, so today's performances, we're going to have our drum circle with Mr. Zach, who is one of our newest staff members. If you want to give him a round of applause. So he'll be doing that. And then we're going to welcome Mr. Paul and Miss Alicia with our singer-songwriters. So thank you all for being here. Trust us with your children. We're excited to be here and showcase what we've got going.
I don't need a mic. Hi, my name is Zach McKee. I was your kid drum circle teacher this week. We had a blast. We learned a lot of things. We learned how to keep a steady beat, which is super important and not as easy as it sounds for everybody. We learned how to read music, which we're going to show you in a little bit. The kids learned how to play this drum set. They learned how to play all these instruments and the names of them. And they learned how to do some improvisation, which is making up your own little melody or riff on the spot. So yeah, with that, let's get it started.
Second
super important that the kids not only learn these steady beat things and the rote things that we teach them by ear, but learning how to actually read music. These are all rhythm cards. I'm going to mix them up, and the kids are going to read them right in front of your eyes. Ready, kids? One, two, and here you go. One, two, ready, go. One, two, and here you go. One, two, and here you go. One, two, and watch the rest. Woo! We did all that in 5 days. The kids can read rhythm. That's pretty amazing. I'm really, really proud of them. They worked really, really hard on this. And I think they started to enjoy it, right? They started to get kind of cool. Right? Go ahead, switch instruments. Next, we're going to do some improvisation. We're going to have backing track with other djembe playing for them, and they are going to create their own rhythms and melodies for you. letting me teach your kids this week. It's been awesome. They've been fantastic. One more round of applause for our awesome drum circle.
Awesome. We're going to get a picture now. We're all going to look at Miss Kaylee. Mr. Zach, will you jump in to the side? Cool. Ready? On three. Look at Miss Kaylee. 1, 2, 3. All right, rock star poses. Drum on your drum. Give us your best pose. Awesome. All right, you guys totally rock.
Go ahead and seat at those tables for me.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, everyone. My name is Paul Luther. I teach guitar, ukulele, and I'm also a little bit of a songwriter. I've been running these songwriting camps for the last 2 or 3 years, and they are a blast. They are an absolute blast. By the time you get to Friday, you don't know what you're going to get on Monday when it gets to Friday. We're always coming up with an amazing array of songs. Everything is so different. These kids bring so much. And if you could give them maybe a big round of applause right off the bat for doing so good. The reason I say that is not to get special praise for my group particularly, it's because songwriting is really not that easy. It's particularly hard, especially if you've never written a song before. Any parents or family members written a song before? It's kind of tough. I think only one of my group had ever written a song before. Caleb did the songwriting camp last year. So the 6 of the kids were coming in cold without any experience of songwriting. So we learned all about song structure. We dissected all kinds of songs. We learned about like the typical kind of pop formula, and then we broke down and learned all about the songwriters across the years that broke the mold and how they did it. And everybody came up with a different example of how they come about songwriting. So, and some of the kids here, they play instruments already. So writing a piece of music or a chord sequence is quite easy for them, or easier, should I say. And words were maybe not as easy. And then there are some that came in and the writing was flowing, the lyrics were kind of coming out, but then they had to kind of put it to a melody. So different aspects that you all had to work on. But I think the thing that's impressed me the most, writing your song is one thing, but performing it, that's tough. I still have a hard time performing some of my original songs to people because they're so personal to you. So by about Wednesday, only one of my students, one of the 7 was going to sing their song. So it was like, okay, the parents are going to be bored of hearing me sing by the end of it. But by today, one by one, it's like, I think I'll sing the song myself. Thumbs up. Another kid, I think I'll do the song myself as well. So having that bravery to step forward and sing the song, I think, is absolutely an amazing thing to share their thoughts and their emotions in the song and to vocalize them, especially if they're not naturally a singer. So kudos to my group. So let's get on with it. We'll introduce the first songwriter of the day, Mr. Quentin. Round of applause for Quentin. All right, if you want to set your lyrics there. Just 1 second. Okay, so Quentin, while I'm setting up my guitar to accompany you, could you introduce the title of your song to everybody, please?
For the game.
All right. Okay, so what is your song about, Quentin?
Soccer.
Soccer, is that one of your passions, would you say?
Yeah.
Mine too, because I'm from England and we call it football over there, but and he was very specific about the title. He said he wants it to be the number 4 for the game. And why was that exactly?
Because that was my number in soccer.
So right there, a really simple thing, but a lovely twist to personalize the song about him and his what he loves, because that's what you got to write about. You got to write what you're passionate about. All right, so let's look at it.
Soccer ball, and the blues person, very, very tall. I'm not doing it for the fame. I'm just doing it for the game, for the game.
Maybe you can clap along. Love it. Yeah, first two. 1, 2, 3.
Sometimes the game is tough, hard to control, but it's all worth it when I score a goal. But I'm not doing it for the fame. I'm just doing it for the game. I'm not doing it for the fame. I'm just doing it for the game. For the
Great job, friends. All right, here's your list. So fantastic. So that was example number 1 of somebody who was never going to sing a song in public ever, let alone his own song. And he didn't. Right at the last minute, I said, "Do you want me to sing along with you, Quentin?" And he said, "No, I think I'm good." So amazing stuff. Okay, let's introduce Amanda now. Big round of applause for Amanda. All right, just changing the guitar sound just to suit the tone. Okay, so Amanda, if you grab that microphone. So you got a totally different feel, completely different, as they say. Now for something completely different. What's your song called, Amanda, that you wrote this week?
It's called Fake. Fake.
All right, what was your inspiration behind the song?
I don't know.
Well, she was a great example of somebody who wrote, she got the whole lyrically done by Tuesday. I mean, where some of the kids were still working on their first couple of lines. So the words were flowing. So I think we got a budding writer on our hands here, right? And she came up with some chords. She was going to play along with me, but I think we had a little bit of an issue with one of your fingers, right? So I'm just going to be the accompanist right now. All right, so here's the song Fake. another wonderful example of somebody who was never going to sing their song, but just did such an amazing job. Everyone was hiding their wonderful voices all week. It took to the last day. They wanted to make me sweat, I think, just at the last day. So amazing stuff there. Here's your lyrics about it. And by the way, the chords that those that can't play an instrument, you know, I put ideas to them. Hey, what do you like with this? And so they're very, even though they're not writing the music necessarily, they're guiding me to what they think they hear. So if they did play an instrument, they would kind of know eventually what they like anyway from doing it. So they're kind of writing it, even though they're not coming with necessarily the chords themselves. Anyway, on to the next performer. We've got Mr. Owen. Big round of applause for Owen. Okay, before you go anywhere, sir, can you introduce into the microphone your song? What's the name of your song, Owen?
You gotta want it. There you go.
All right.
My name is Owen, and my song is called Staring at the Screen, and it's basically just about life.
Just about life. Don't come no deeper than that. All right, so we got a little three-piece going. Owen's a great drummer here, so he's going to help at the back. He wrote his own drum beat. He didn't write the guitar part, but I said, well, how do you want it to go? And he was like, and I knew exactly what he meant. He communicated musically, just verbally, and I got the guitar part that I think you're happy with, right?
Yeah.
All right, and obviously the words are always, I got to sing them, unfortunately, for you better. Okay, you ready, sir? It all starts with the gift of birth. Later you'll find that it wasn't worth time and effort going through life just to be sharp, start with life. You wake up in the hospital bed just to find out you're already dead. They overload you with frustration because you were called out for the simulation. You're staring at the screen. It makes you wanna scream. Tells the lies, explains the truth. You better find the secret to tell you. Staring at the screen. It makes you wanna scream. Tells the lies, explains the truth. You better find the secret to tell you. This is life. This is life. This is life. Give it up for Owen's songwriting skills, the lyrics, the drum beat, everything. And thank you, Mr. Lucia, for playing some solid bass on that one. Awesome job. Excellent, Owen. Okay, so please welcome to the stage our next performer. We have Mr. Alex. Mrs. Alex. All right. So Alex is going to sing her song for you. And change moods again for you. Alex, what's the name of your song you wrote this week?
My song is called Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield, excellent. What was your inspiration behind this one? What is it about?
It's about a fight me and my friend had.
Okay, so it's a personal thing, but it's a very deep song here.
See you on the biggest night. I will be your sword and shield if you will be mine. Up goes and our hope dies out. I might be the first to fall.
Give it up for Alex, that's amazing. Fantastic. Well, some wonderful lyrics in there. Hopefully everything came across brilliantly. And then, again, another really good voice that was hidden all week from me until the very last day. So she blew me away. Great job, Alex. Here's your lyrics, by the way. You don't want to lose this. They're going to be worth a lot of money one of these days. So, introducing our next performer, Mr. Leo. Big hands for Leo, please. Thank you, folks. All right, we're going to be a 2-guitar team here, right, sir?
Yes.
You have your guitar? That's all right, I got it covered. I got you covered. So another one of the students here that just really good at playing guitar already. We showed him the chord sequence. He knew what he wanted. We actually had one idea going one day, and then we came in the next day and was like, you know what? No, I want it to be a little faster, more up tempo. So we adjusted it right then to the way he wanted it. I love the way these kids have a vision of their own. To start with, they've got to be coaxed a little bit, maybe offered ideas, and then they're like, no, I think it needs to be a bit more like this. And that's exactly what we want. We want that creativity to come through. Is your microphone up?
Yeah.
All right, so what's your song, Leo?
My song is Ghost in the Speaker, and it is about music from a speaker that transfers into words that people
Exactly.
hear.
Yeah, the ghost in the speaker talking to you.
And I'm gonna play guitar, and I'm gonna sing some parts of the song.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One day I was lying in bed, I was hearing voices in my head. Gone out to find where the sounds were coming from. I went in the room and the radio runs on. Here comes the chorus, 1, 2, 3. Ghost in the speaker, it's calling out to me. Ghost in the speaker, I can hear them but I cannot see. There's a ghost in the speaker, calling to me. Music was just numbers. Can't figure out what they say. Ghost in the speaker, calling out to me. Ghost in the speaker, I can hear them but I cannot see. There's a ghost in the speaker, talking to me.
Thank you.
That's what you call a triple threat. You can sing, you can play, and you can write. Great job, Leo. Also, take your lyrics with you. Once again, frame them. They might be worth something someday. Sign up for us. All right, so that leads us to our last song. So thank you so much for hanging out and listening to these creative kids doing their thing here. And it's time for me to vacate the stage. So let's welcome, this one's a collaboration between Matthew and Caleb. So give it up for Matthew and Caleb. They're going to be accompanied, come on up on the stage. For Matthew and Caleb, big round of applause. Matthew and Caleb, and Owen's going to help out on drums, and Miss Alicia is going to play bass. Okay, so don't forget to introduce yourself. what's the title of your song? Matthew, what's the title of your song?
The name of our song is The Abyss.
What's your inspiration, Matthew?
It could mean everything and nothing all at
All
once.
right. Beautiful.
Where are we to go when the darkness falls around? Boys don't know the destination when our words are all drowned out. Welcome to the abyss, where our fantasies become reality. Say hello to the abyss, where our worst fears come to life. What do we do when darkness clogs our throats? It's hard to say it's true because no one really knows. Welcome to the abyss, where our fantasies become reality. Say hello to the abyss, where our worst fears come to life. Thanks.
So didn't they do well? What a great selection of songs, right, folks? Amazing job, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for attending, everybody.
I want to get one of our singer-songwriters on stage to just recall the
Yep.